Hello there and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to talk about houses, and more specifically we're going to talk about the Blood Elf and Night Elf houses, which have just been added to the Midnight Beta. And in this video we're going to show off all the customization which is available for these houses. But before we jump into that, guys, I do want to give a massive thank you to the sponsor of this video, and that is Boot.dev. This video is sponsored by Boot.dev. If you've been meaning to learn code and don't know where to start, this is a platform that actually gives you a clear path without overwhelming you. Boot.dev teaches back-end development from day one using Python, SQL, and Go. And the whole idea is to learn by doing. You jump straight into real projects, real challenges, and stuff you'd actually face as a developer. No fluff, no sitting through hours of theory before you ever touch a keyboard. One of my favorite things is how it keeps you motivated. You level up, you earn achievements, track your progress, unlock quests, and it genuinely feels like you're working through a game rather than a textbook. And if you want more practice, the training grounds are always open with unlimited challenges so you can sharpen your skills as much as you need. All their lessons are free to read and watch, but the interactive features are where it really shines. Plus, there's a free demo for every course and a 30-day refund policy, so there's no risk if you decide to try it. So if you're thinking about getting into coding, check out Boot.dev and use my code MrGM for 25% off your first year on the annual plan. The link is in the description. And thanks again to Boot.dev for sponsoring this video. Right, so yes, Blood Elf and Night Elf houses are coming to player housing. They were teased in the original announcement and were not there on early access. However, we haven't had a full confirmed timeline on whether or not this is going to be in the pre-patch or in the launch patch, the 12.0.1 patch. However, it is available on the beta, which is the 12.01 patch. That patch is going to launch a little bit before the March 2nd release date, so probably like a week or two beforehand, and I would imagine that's when the Blood Elf and Night Elf houses come in. They might come in pre-patch, which is on January 20th, but we'll have to see what happens with that once we get closer to the launch. But yeah, they're looking pretty good. I know people are probably desperate to use them right now for their player houses, but yeah, you just have to wait a little bit longer, just around March time or January, till we get our hands on these. So yeah, let's just jump into taking a look at some of these houses and what is available, starting with the Night Elf house. Okay, so here is the Night Elf house. We're just going to kind of live record this while poking around on some of the customizations. Now, this is only available for the Alliance neighborhood, so unfortunately, Horde, you do not have access to this in Razorwind Shores, but it will be available for Founders Point. So yeah, and how to get it is just simply the drop down there, the house type, where it says Human House, you have Night Elf house. Now, this will be available in 3 sizes. Unfortunately, the other sizes are not available on the beta right now. Maybe that's another video for another time, as you know, the other size houses would be pretty cool to look at, but for now we're just going to look at the small house and all of the different fixtures that are available for that. So the base style, you have 3 base styles. You have the stone style, as you can see here, the embellished style, which is really nice, sort of like a Belameth sort of look, and then the woodland style as well. So 3 different styles for the Night Elf house exterior. We have different roof styles as well. We have the embellished roof, the woodland roof, and the rustic roof, which is pretty cool, obviously matching nicely with the different types of the style of the base there as well. Really like the woodland roof, actually. It's like a super HD version of sort of the buildings from like Vanilla WoW and stuff. It's got a little bit of nostalgia there, I guess. We also have the roof color, so we have 6 colors to choose from. We have violet, ocean, plum, ochre, nutmeg, and forest. So yeah, various different colors to choose from for your roof. So let's take a look at some of the fixtures. So let's start with the doorway. So we have the embellished entryway in all the different colors. So forest, nutmeg, ocean, ochre, plum, and violet, of course. We also have the rustic entryway. As you can see here, let's zoom in a little bit more here so get a better look at that. But yeah, the rustic entryway in all of the 6 colors. We have the woodland entryway as well, which is a little bigger than the others here, as you can see, in all of those fun colors. So yeah, 3 different sort of doorways matching nicely with the kind of other roofs and the other styles of the house. For the windows, we have a couple of windows. We have the arched window just here with the embellished window, the lattice window, the relic window, and the woodland window, which is like a swirly boy. It looks very good, actually. I like that a lot. And as we go around, they have a few different points here where we can put, you know, we can move the entranceway if we want to. We can obviously add different windows and things like that if we like, to different points of this. So moving on into kind of the roof here. So we have the dormers we can add. So we can have the embellished dormer there, as you can see, in all of the different colors as we've seen before. We have the relic dormer, which is a little different, kind of like the window, but yeah, just on the top there, with the woodland dormer. So yeah, little spinny boy, and that's it. That's all it for the dormers there. So there doesn't seem to be an option for the rustic dormer, but I guess the relic dormer kind of takes the place of that. Moving on into the actual roof here, so we have the embellished chimney we can see here. So it's not really a chimney, to be honest, but you know, it's more of a sort of a window or an extension of the roof there in all the different colors. We have the relic chimney here, which is sort of like a little tower, of course, which looks kind of neat. And then the rustic chimney, which is a little bit more flat with all the different colors available. We also have a tall relic chimney, which is a little tower, which does look very nice, or it might actually be a chimney. You never know. I'm not a roofer. So then a couple of colors of that, and then the woodland chimney finally as well in all the different available colors. So we also have a few little spots. So yeah, we could put like dormers on these windows here. Obviously ones on this side as well if we wanted to. We also have this top part here, which also has the same options for the chimneys and things of that nature if you want to put a bunch of those on the top. Normally here as well, we have a tower, so we can put some towers in. So we have the embellished stone tower in all the different colors here. Really does change the silhouette of the house as well, which does look very, very cool. We have the embellished tower. The other one was the embellished stone tower, which is pretty massive, actually. Again, in all of those colors. And then we have the rustic tower as well to really change up the kind of style of your house. We have the stone tower, which is a bit more nostalgic and very night elfy, of course, as you'd expect. And the woodland tower as well, which is very, very tall. Look at that. The house is definitely changing a lot when we add all of these. We also have the option just to add the chimneys and things like that we saw previously. You can just add those on this point here. So yeah, quite a lot of customization in regards to towers and things like that. But obviously once we get, like, you know, the bigger houses and things like that, you'll be able to do more. So yeah, that's the Night Elf house. So let's move on to the Blood Elf house. Okay, so here is the Blood Elf house, and I just want to start by saying this is my favorite one by far. There is so much customization with this, and it is just absolutely amazing. So yeah, let's jump into it. So once again, it is just available for the Horde in the Razorwind Shores area, and to access it, it is just on this drop down here. It'll be Blood Elf house. And once again, there are 3 sizes, but unfortunately, yeah, we only have access to the small one. So, base style, we have engraved, which is this one. We have arches, and we have craftsman, which are pretty much the same. The craftsman one's kind of nice with a bit of wood there, but yeah, for the most part, sort of just slightly different design motifs there. For roof style, we have the domed roof, we have the faceted roof, and we have the tiered roof as well. So yeah, already just with simply the roof style, we are changing the shape of this house quite considerably. There are 6 colors to choose from. You have the crimson color, which is of course the red. We have a plum color. We have charcoal, emerald, ocean, and sapphire for you high elf enjoyers. I know there's a lot of talk online at the moment of, like, you know, why not let us have the, you know, the blue ones in the Alliance neighborhood? And I actually kind of agree with that, but regardless. So let's take a look at some of the additions here. So for the doorway, we have the elegant entryway in all the different colors here. A absolutely huge entryway for sure, like very, very massive. We have the grand entryway there as well, which is sort of the same, just a little shorter, not as sticky out, I guess, for lack of a better term. We have the simple entryway, which is just simply a door there without the sort of grand archway as well, which is nice. And then we have various windows, which we'll take a look at in a minute. So yeah, just 3 different designs of entryway, but very much different in the way that they look. For the different fixtures here, we have absolutely loads. So we have a domed window, which, yeah, just sticks out so far, which is actually pretty cool. And of course, you can make that match the color of the roof as well if you wanted to do that. We have the filigree window as well, which is more of a subtle window, and a planter window. Look, it's got a little planter sticking out the bottom there. I absolutely love that. We have the regal window, once again, a very massive window there in all the different colors. We have a winged window as well, which is cool looking. We have the bell chimney. So yeah, this literally is a massive chimney that sticks out. Now it does clip through the top there. I don't know if you can change the style at all to sort of make it not do that, but I don't think you can. But yeah, I'm sure you can make it work anyway. So you get a massive chimney there you can stick on the side. You've got the extravagant chimney as well, which, yeah, pretty much says what it is on the tin there. That is an extravagant chimney, I will say. You have the regal chimney as well, and the sturdy winged chimney. Yeah, this is very, very cool looking. And then just a winged chimney. Again, it does clip through there, which is a little bit annoying, but it does look very cool regardless. And you can have, yeah, just a bunch of those around the side if you really wanted to. So, yeah, that's sort of your window choices there for the Blood Elf house. Over on the roof, we do have some dormers that we can do. So we have the domed dormer. We have the elegant dormer in all the different colors. We have the regal dormer as well, which is a choice, which does stick out a heck of a lot more than the rest of them, which is cool. We have the elegant spire. So yeah, this this gets pretty crazy. Yeah, so we have the elegant spire, which is available in all different colors here: emerald, ocean, plum, sapphire, etc. We have the faceted spire as well, which is a bit of a shorter one. Again, just a little short spire there, which is available in all the colors. We also have the simple spire, which is so big that we can't even look at it there, which goes up very, very high there in different colors. We have the sturdy spire as well, which is shorter but very cool looking regardless, with a bit of a design on the roof there as well. We have a tiered spire, matches the roof there. It does clip through a little bit on this particular roof style, so if we just change that up there, that'll probably look a little bit better actually to look at as we move on. So yeah, the sturdy spire there, and the tiered spire, and then yeah, that's all the different spires. So there are a bunch, and you can have these just all around as well, so you can really make your house like look pretty big. And this is a small house style as well, so yeah, there's going to be a lot of customization here. You can add spires on the top as well, so on top of the sort of domed roof you can add all the different spires that we just saw, so literally so big that we can't zoom out, which is wild. So yeah, very, very cool there with the sort of Blood Elf house. And yeah, that's it. That is the Blood Elf and Night Elf houses. As said, the Blood Elf house is absolutely incredible. I'm not a huge Night Elf fan anyway, but I do like the look of the Night Elf house, but personally I would probably stick with the human one. But for the Horde, most certainly the Blood Elf house. So yeah, guys, let me know in the comments your thoughts on these two new house designs. Let me know also what other house designs you'd like to see in the future. I'd love to see a Pandaren one come in that's just neutral for both factions. That would be really cool. But let me know in the comments. And don't forget to leave a like on this video, guys, if you liked it, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you want to support me outside of YouTube, I'm also on Patreon, and I'm on Twitter, MrGMYT, and I have a partner Discord channel as well. And also I am streaming on twitch.tv/MrGM. If you want to see me stream World of Warcraft, Midnight Beta, any sort of WoW, I'm over on twitch.tv/MrGM. And with that, guys, I'll see you next time.